Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Wars and rumors of war. I did not know that the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists had moved the Doomsday Clock forward by 1 second. It's now 89 seconds to midnight. It says here, a move of every single second should be taken as an indication of extreme danger, an unmistakable warning that every second of delay is reversing course increases the potential of global disaster. Here on Google Earth, we have an image of the Ben Gurion Airport and all its runways. A ballistic missile fired by the Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen impacted on the grounds of Ben Gurion Airport today, injuring 6 people. The military said it made several attempts to intercept the missile fired from Yemen, but failed to shoot down the projectile in the end. An impact was identified in the area of Ben Gurion Airport said. A failed interception of a missile fired from Yemen forced Israel to briefly shut down its main international airport on Sunday, exposing the country's vulnerabilities, and the Houthi rebels continue to have the ability to strike distant targets despite a sustained U.S. military campaign. Flights were halted at Ben Gurion Airport near Tel Aviv for about 30 minutes on Sunday morning after a missile landed in the airport's vicinity, followed what the Israeli military said were several attempts at interception. The result of the interception is under review, the Israeli Defense Force IDF said. The military fired its long-range arrow interceptor at the incoming missile, an IDF spokesman said. The U.S. also had an advanced THAAD anti-missile system deployed in Israel. The Iran-backed Houthi rebel group in Yemen claimed responsibility for the attack. The incident marks a major security breach at one of the most heavily protected sites in the country, and is likely to raise questions about Israel's ability to intercept such attacks despite its vaulted missile defense system. Trains to and from the airport were also halted, and police asked the public to refrain from arriving in the area. Pictures from the scene showed debris from the impact of the missile on the grounds of the airport, littering the road towards the main terminal. Images shared on social media appeared to show the impact of the missile at the airport and a cloud of black smoke rising from the strike. Those hurt in the attack include a man in his 50s in good to moderate condition with trauma to his limbs, and 2 women, aged 54 and 38, in good condition, who were hit by the shock wave. The Megan David Adam ambulance service said in a statement. A man, 64, was lightly hurt after he was hit by an object that flew from the impact site, and 2 women, aged 22 and 34, were lightly hurt while running for shelter. Another 2 people were treated for acute anxiety. The missile struck a grove of trees adjacent to an access road within the airport's perimeter. Ben Gurion Airport reopened its airspace after halting takeoffs and landings for around an hour following the attack. Still, the German Lufthansa carrier group, which includes Lufthansa Swiss, Austrian Airlines, and Brussels Airlines, canceled all flights to Ben Gurion Airport scheduled for Sunday, according to its website. Spanish airline Air Europa also said it was canceling flights between Tel Aviv and Madrid. The opposition National Unity Party chairman, Benny Gantz, called on the government to hold Iran accountable for the attack. This is not Yemen, this is Iran, It is Iran that is firing ballistic missiles at the state of Israel, and it must bear responsibility, wrote the former defense minister on X. Both the Israeli Air Force long-range air defense system and the Americans' THAAD system failed to intercept the Houthi missile this morning, defense sources said. The IDF says it made several attempts to down the missile, which ultimately landed within the perimeter of Ben Gurion Airport. The U.S. deployed the THAAD system to Israel last year amid tensions with Iran. Everyone needs to be prepared. According to the Bible, yep, we're supposed to keep our eyes on what goes on there in Israel. Sending prayers. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.